Well, let's see if anyone's gonna hop in and can actually hear the audio this time. Hopefully the audio doesn't sound like crap. That seems to be my luck when it comes to doing these YouTube live streams here recently, and it's rather annoying. Yep, and I hear a buzz. Yep, and I hear a buzz. Yep, and I hear a buzz. Yep, and I hear buzz. Yep, and I hear buzz. I hear. I tell you, sometimes it's me, but most of the time it's YouTube. So let me see if I can figure this out. If you are joining in, give me a shout out over here in the chat room. Right now, I'm going to attempt to fix my audio. See, right now I have this buzz going, so I'm going to have to disconnect this mic for a second. Okay, looks like the buzz is gone. Let's see what it sounds like though. Much better. Let's see what it sounds like. All right. I think I'm good for that for now. Anyway, so I'm going to move my windows around so I can see the chat room if anybody decides to pop in. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to say hello. My name is Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing all right. And this is just a Saturday. I got some video footage to try to process real quick and get it published here on my YouTube channel. And I figured while I did this, I would do it live just in case people were interested in seeing some behind the scenes, if you will, on just a quick dirty edit that I do for some videos. And we'll just go from there. Hopefully you learn something out of it, and if you hop into the chat room, ask some questions, I will answer them as soon as I see them and just go from there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started editing this here video. All right, so again, if you're in here watching, go ahead and just say hello in the chat so I know my audio is good to go with you. Okay, and we are good to go. So let's switch over to my other screen and get started. I guess you guys will be able to hear the computer's audio. That might make a difference. Hey, what's It's way too loud. Still a little loud. That's better.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got some pretty exciting mail. I know what it is, but I figure I'd do a little unboxing and share it with you. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got some pretty exciting mail.
Audio is off just a touch.
I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got...
See, while I'm recording my audio, I'm always watching these meters right over here. I like for it to hang out in that yellow area.
I know what it is, but I figure I'd do a little unboxing and share it with you all. Before
I mean, green looks good, but usually, in my experience, when it's green,
pretty
it's
excited
too soft
about this thing.
for
This is
YouTube.
Before I give it its proper review and testing and all of that, but I'm pretty excited about this thing. This is some pretty innovative technology. So let's get on over here to the little workbench and unbox this thing.
Okay, move on to the next sequence. And I like to mark my stuff a different color so I know it's done.
Put this on the tripod here for a second.
Holy crap. Mr. Levine in the house. The one, the only. Man, what? Salute. How you doing, man? I'm surprised you're not out there creating something right now because you never stop. You never stop. Yeah, I don't normally do this stuff live, but I figured I got a pretty good YouTube community, so I would share some behind the scenes stuff. Yeah, I thought I was going to NAB this year. I got my press registration and all of that, but I never got an itinerary, so I figured it wasn't happening, but it's all good. That's why I will be following you to see what's going on with NAB.
Pod here for a second.
Does the audio sound okay? I hope it does. Trim that to there. Okay, good. YouTube always screws up my audio.
And we'll just move this whiskey out of the way, but we're not going to get rid of it.
And see, and I'm sure I'm nowhere near as fast as you are when it comes to speeding through Premiere Pro. I do all right with my shortcuts though.
Woo-wee. This is pretty.
So that one's done. Label that rose. And see, this video is going to be really short because it's an unboxing. Man, I need to turn some AC on in here. It's hot.
All right. All right. All right. All right. So what we have here is the OBSBot tail. OBSBot
That's
tail.
what's up. That's good stuff. I'm glad I could help, my man.
That's how it's spelled. These folks are out of.
Push this audio up. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. But then it got back eventually. Fortunately.
I believe they're out of Hong Kong. And what this is.
Here we go. You should see. And see, right now it's like 70 degrees out here. Go figure that. I'm in here with the long sleeve shirt on right now, and I'm about to burn up. So I can't figure it out. They call it bipolar for a reason, I guess. Jeez. No need for the layers. Good grief. It's crazy. Dude, this camera right here though, oh my gosh. I'm going to fire it up sometime later today, but this is a AI camera that does
what this is
motion tracking.
A 4K motion tracking
60
camera.
frames per second.
Not only does camera.
Whoops. Shot there.
Camera. Not only does it do motion tracking, it also tracks.
They got an award at CES. I was supposed to see them when I was at CES, and the appointment never could happen. We just kept crossing trails or whatever, and then they shot me an email last month, and I said, yeah, I never did get to talk to y'all, and they said, okay, well, we'll send you one to let you try it out. And it came the other day, showed up from Hong Kong. It's pretty pumped. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to set it out in the yard, something like that. And my dogs are always sort of running around and chasing each other. And I want to see just how good this tracking is. Because if it can keep up with a 100-pound dog and a 4-pound dog running 100 miles an hour, it's pretty good.
Camera. Not only does it do motion tracking, it also tracks going in a full 360-degree revolution. So if you look at it right here, this is just a pedestal, and the camera, it will rotate.
Yeah, and it's funny because I have these little gimbals. I have these like this right here. I have the DJI Osmo Mobile 2, and it's pretty nice. And then I also have a Zhune Smooth 4 gimbal, and I really like that one. And they're great, but the motion tracking software in them, horrendous. These things will spaz out damn near every time. I was just trying to track like a bottle of water one time on the counter, and apparently I walked too fast to track it. It's so bad. The hardware on those gimbals are really nice, but the motion tracking, not so much. Let's sit that back over there.
360
And then
degrees all the way
Filmic
around
Pro
on this,
on
as
my
well
phone. And
as
Filmic
tilt
Pro is
up
really
and
nice
down.
with those things.
All at a 4K resolution, Ultra HD, that is, and 60 frames per second. This is pretty outstanding tech because it got into it. It's CES 2019. I believe it got the most innovative tech awards. We're going to go ahead and open this up, take a look at it. Appreciate it over to me for review and test time, and we'll just go from there.
Cut some of that out.
From there. Okay, pretty nice packaging here. Nice little leather case. Leather-ish case. Straightforward.
Another cut.
Straightforward. Ooh, man, that's shiny.
It's so
Ooh, look
pretty.
at that.
It is so pretty.
All right. It comes in black, and it also comes in red. They obviously need a red for you. This was launched on Kickstarter. They already exceeded their goal and are just right now, actually. So it's probably going to be released out into the wild any day now. But it looks like it has a USB-C connection on the back for charging. Yep, right there. This is the camera head, and it's really smooth. Just rotating around like that. So.
Had to take a drink. Don't judge me. I am what I am. Hey man, this is how I edit. It's always music and it's always whiskey. Always.
Some other stuff in box. Charging cable. Regular USB end and USB-C. I don't think there's anything else in here. This also has an internal microphone. I'm not sure how it.
I probably could shoot some B-roll of this, but it's unboxing, so unboxing doesn't have to be pretty.
For my subject, or not even record audio at all. When they announced this thing, they bragged about how great the track was, saying, I think Mark, you know, I got to talk about your pets, and it's art, because you just sit on the floor, sit out in the yard. It's crispy footage to edit, so I'm gonna put that to the test with my dog Kyle. This just may be warranted for sure. But this is an OpSpot tail, 4K motion tracking.
Cut that out.
60 frames per second. Motion tracking. Full 360 degree tracking. Camera. Pretty slick. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit share, like, and subscribe. And help you on to the next 5,000 subscriber channel. We'll see you.
Alright, so that was easy. Now just throw my little Mogerts on top. I'll be good. Premiere Motion Track. I haven't tried that just yet. I probably could because I have a few test files already out there that I could do that with. But I probably should test out the Premiere Motion Track. I was supposed to have been on staycation this week, my man. And I swear, this feels like I haven't sat down at all. It's like, man, I haven't chilled not one freaking bit. I did a shoot on Wednesday, a really fun shoot. I got to fly around in this little airplane from Icon, and it was great. But it wore me out. I was so tired. I did some other stuff Thursday running around town. And then yesterday, I tried to chill out. That's Friday. I tried to chill out and ended up having to run some errands because I got visitors coming today. My kids were running around. I had to play Uber and pick them up. I did get a massage yesterday, but even that massage felt like work. I felt like I was rushed, you know, so I don't know what's going on with this staycation. I normally will block myself off when I have staycation. Actually, in the past, I would even leave. I would just go get a hotel somewhere locally and just stay there for a day or two and tell the family to leave me alone. But I didn't do it this time. So now let's go to my Mogerts. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Their schedules changed here too yesterday, so I had to run around. And I'm like, none of this was planned. What the heck? My Mogerts in here. But first, to make sure I save.
And Pruitt, hope y'all are doing.
I freaking love motion graphics templates to keep everything on brand. Makes it so easy, especially when you can type. There we go.
Aunt Pruitt, hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got some pretty exciting.
Hey man, thank you for your support, Mr. Levine. I really do appreciate it, as I know you're busy. I know you got some chaos ahead of you this week, so I appreciate you hopping in. Have a safe flight, getting out there to Vegas, and just keep doing you and keep spreading the good gospel of the creative cloud. Take care, brother.
Mail.
Folks,
I know
if
what
you
it
guys
is,
have
but I figure I'd do a little
not
unboxing
followed
and share
Jason
it with
Levine,
you all.
make sure you do
Before
so.
I get
Subscribe to his YouTube channel. I've learned a shit ton from him, especially in the audio space.
Proper review
so
and testing and all
check
of
him
that.
out.
But
He's got an audio
pretty excited about
101
this thing.
for
This
Adobe
is,
Audition that is
some
tremendous.
pretty innovative technology. So let's get on over here to the little workbench and OBSBot tape.
Central Graphics, browse. You know what? I didn't have to do that. I could just do a copy and paste like that.
Hail.
OBSBot. I think these are from Remo Tech.
Spot tail. I hope I'm saying that right, but that's how it's spelled. These folks are out of, I believe they're out of Hong Kong, and so if you look at it right here, this is just a pedestal. Frames per second. All that. At a 4K resolution.
So we'll say 4K, 60 FPS, 360-degree rotation, pan, wait a minute, rotation slash pan, and also tilt.
Resolution, Ultra HD that is, and at 60 frames per second.
Whoop, I got a plosive in there. We need to fix that. Where's that plosive?
And at 60 frames per second.
Right there. Did y'all hear that plosive from the mic? I got a little too much air
frames per second
in the mic right there. So let's hop in. I'm just gonna cut it right there.
60 frames per second.
There we go. So we'll isolate that. Hop to the effects, and I've got an FFT filter. Boom. Edit. And kill the mic rumble. Normally fixes it, but we'll see.
Frames per second.
See, it's gone.
And at 60 frames per second.
It doesn't sound great, but it's gone. So let me put the EQ on there too. Like that.
Frames per second.
Take the highs down just a touch.
Frames per second.
Bring that back.
Frames per second.
Still a little weird, but it's not plosive and blowing
60
out your...
frames per second. This is...
That's better. I could work with that. That sounds a lot better than what it did a minute ago.
60 frames per second. This is some pretty outstanding tech because of the AI that's built into it. At CES this year, 2019, I believe it got the most innovative tech award. So we're going to go ahead and open this up, take a look at it. Package in here, nice little leather case, leather-ish case. Straight shiny. Woo, look at that.
Let's see, maybe we can zoom in on it a little bit. So let's do some keyframing. And a little more. A little bit of keyframing, like that. Make that ease out. Make that ease in.
Shiny. Woo, look at that. All right.
Go. A little bit of
It
zoom.
comes in black and it also comes in red. They obviously sent me the red for review. This was launched on Kickstarter. They already see it there. Go and just black. I believe they have it in April 2019 release.
Hit save. Always save. Checking Twitter real quick. I keep hearing notifications. Quite a few. Awesome. Follow me on Twitter.
Tracking on it is going to be beautiful. As
a matter of fact, let's just put that in there. @_Pruitt. Follow me on the Twitter. Boom, done.
Charging. Yep, right there. This is the camera head. And this is really smooth. Just rotating it around like that. So I'm pretty sure the tracking on it is going to be beautiful. Spot tail. Some other stuff in the box. Spot.
Okay, so now let's do. We put these keyframes back so we can
take.
Then we'll do a reset there. So we'll say this will be linear. And then this one will be ease in. Because if I don't do linear on these two keyframes right here, it'll sort of wave around on the screen and looks like I'm losing the camera.
Like that, so I'm pretty sure the tracking on it is going to be beautiful.
Now that's a nice
spot tail.
Graceful zoom out. Like that. That's better. Save.
Some other stuff in the box. Charging cable, regular USB end, and USB-C.
Actually, I can cut some of that too.
stuff in box.
So let me do this to there. That cuts out half a second.
Charging cable.
Cut there.
Charging cable. Regular USB end and USB-C. I don't think there's anything else in here. This also has an internal microphone on it. I'm not sure how well that's going to do, but I'm not going to worry.
Okay, I can cut that flub. It's not necessary. Just, whoops, wrong way. Do it like that.
But I'm not going to worry about it too much, because if I'm going to be doing motion tracking and things like that, I would probably have another external mic source for my subject, or not even record audio at all.
And this is probably a good cut point.
Not even record audio at all.
Whoops, went too far. So yeah, cut that half a second out.
Audio at all. When they announced this thing, they bragged.
Okay, so I got a little loud right there.
When they
see that? See how the audio spiked up into the red? Need to fix that. So I could just do the little mixer here, but it's a lot quicker to just do this. Make it its own little clip. Push that down by 2 decibels like that.
When they announced this thing,
still a little loud. It's even loud down there. So we'll cut it there, and then hit G on the keyboard and take it down to 0 decibels.
When they announced this thing, they bragged about.
Much better. See, now we stayed out of the red. Watch. There won't be any red over here.
When they announced this thing, they bragged about how.
It was a little bit. So I'll take it away 2 more decibels.
When they announced this thing, they bragged about how
Much
great
better.
the tracking was, saying, I think the marketing email that I got talked about making your pet an internet star, because you could just sit this on the floor.
All right, I'm gonna put another lower third on here. That's the one I want. So just drag it and drop it, holding Alt, and it'll copy it like that.
Artists or what have you, and track your pets, your cats or your dogs or what have you, and it'll keep up with them and just track them and give you nice crispy footage to edit. So I'm putting that to test with my 60 frames per second motion tracking.
And then I will put this over here, just drag it and drop it with the Alt key again to make another little copy.
And
this time I'm going to change the text and put see, I'm up here now on the screen. Put the price, I think it's $4.89, like that.
But we'll give this thing a trial, and as soon as I'm done reviewing it and whatnot, I will definitely share some footage. But this is the OpSpot Tail 4K 60 frames per second motion tracking, full 360-degree tracking camera. Pretty slick. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit.
And now I'll do my subscribe. Let's see, lower third, YouTube, right there. Right click, Set the frame size. Subscribe. youtube.com/@Pruitt, like that. And nowadays I want to make this a little bit bigger because I'm really trying to boost my subscriber count. I want to get up to about 5,000. So if y'all can help me with that, I'd appreciate it.
Pretty slick. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit share, like, and subscribe, and help push me on over to the next 5,000 subscriber channel. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you.
Okay. And what I can also do, since it's nearing the end, I can make this fit for the YouTube end cards. So what I'll do right here
Sure to hit
is highlight this particular clip and save it one more time. And then I'm gonna go over here to the scaling and position, make some keyframes for it. So I got keyframes. I'm gonna turn these into easy out.
Share, like,
a few frames, and then I'm gonna scale it like so. Move it here and up like that. So now when you watch it on YouTube, my little end cards, I can place them right there, and even up under here, and the video just sort of gets out of the way. So
camera
play, it should just get out of the way.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit share, like, and subscribe, and help push me on over to the next 5,000 subscriber channel. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you.
Makes sense, I hope. And then of course we can just fade it out. Okay. Home. I could put some music in this, I guess.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got some.
Yeah, I'll put some music in here. Audio, music band. I gotta find some. Go find something from my man Pan4 Radio. Music. Let's see. Nope, not that one. What about this one? Nope, don't want to hear that either. What about Bermuda? Oh, I just recently used that, so I can't use that. What about this one? That works. We'll go with that one. So we'll drag that over here. And push this down here at the bottom. The problem is I need to set up auto ducking. So let's go ahead and highlight all these joints like that. Go over to my Essential Sounds tab, make those dialogue. Alright. It doesn't necessarily need to duck against these lower thirds. Doesn't look like it did. Okay. Okay, we're good there. And I guess with this intro, I don't really need it. Yeah, let's just take the audio out of that. How about that? I'll just delete it. Music. Now this is what I like about the Essential Sound panel. It's allowing you to, you know, set up auto ducking and makes the volume go in and out. So let's see, we'll say duck there, duck against the dialogue. Put the sensitivity up to about 8. I think that's been the best for me in my experience. The amount is -18. That's probably not good enough. We'll try it. We'll just try -18 for now, but normally that's not low enough. And then I want this fade to be somewhat longer. So make the fade about, I don't know, 1700 milliseconds, something like that. Hit generate keyframes, boom. And it's thinking, still thinking, and it's done. So now let's take a look. You should be able to see the little volume keyframes down there. Yep, you do, right there. See how it's got a keyframe there, then it goes down to a lower volume.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well.
So yeah, it's still a little loud. Alright, first off, the general track itself, I need to take that back about 3 decibels.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well.
Yeah, see, I think that's still a little bit loud. So we're going to redo these keyframes. We're going to make it -22. And then generate keyframes. Okay, that's done.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And
still a little loud. So take it down some more. Do another 3 decibels on it. -25. Generate keyframes. Okay, that's done. Hit save.
hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well.
Now it sounds more
unbelievable
like
as
ambient
always.
music.
And man, I just got some
You can hear me
pretty exciting
clearly.
mail. I know what it is, but I figure I'd do a little
Granted, I have a
unboxing
microphone
and share it
attached to the
with you
camera,
all
shotgun mic, so
before
that
I give it
helps.
its proper review
still,
and testing and all of that.
I don't want
but
the music to overpower.
pretty excited about this thing. This is some pretty innovative technology. So let's get on over here to the little workbench and unbox this thing. Let's put this on the tripod here for a second. And we'll just move this whiskey out of the way, but we're not going to.
See right here, unfortunately, the microphone is turned away from me. So I need to push that audio up just a touch. Same here.
Let's put this on the tripod here for a second. And we'll just move this whiskey out of the way, but we're not going to get rid of it. Woo-wee! This is per.
Let me take that audio up too.
Okay. And we'll just move this out of the way, but we're not going to get rid of it. Woo-wee! This is pretty. All right, so what we have here is
turn
the
the mic around so it sounds better.
Obspot tail. I hope I'm saying that right, but that's how it's spelled.
Audio sounds a little loud right there.
These
though.
folks are out of
the music.
I believe they're out of Hong Kong.
Let me take that down a few more. I almost got it dialed in, so we'll make it -27 on the decibels. Generate keyframes. It is still thinking. And it's done. So now let's play it.
Tail. Obspot tail. I hope I'm saying that right.
That's better.
But that's how it's
Sounds
spelled.
more like
these folks are out
ambient.
of, I believe they're out of Hong Kong. And what this is a 4K motion tracking camera. Not only does it do motion tracking.
Okay, so we're good on that. But I need to put in another lower third. So we'll go with Insta. There it is. Right click, set the frame size. Type in my name over here. Tab down, type in follow. Right there. Well, actually it's right here. Follow me on Instagram. Like that. Excuse me. And
Tracking camera. Not only does it do motion tracking, it also tracks going in a full 360-degree revolution. So if you look at it right here, this is just a pedestal, and the camera, it will rotate 360 degrees around. That is, and at 60 frames per second.
yeah, okay. I think we're good on that. This could probably use a little bit of color grading. So let's do that. We just need to move these lower thirds up one level because I like to use adjustment layers. So I'm going to highlight all of those lower thirds, hold down the shift key, and just lift them straight up one track like that. Then I go down, do an adjustment layer like so. Drag this adjustment layer on over here. Zoom in a little bit so I can see a little better. And then just stretch it out. Now that I think about it, I probably need 2 different adjustment layers because this is me facing the camera versus the product facing the camera, and it's different lighting and all of that. So I'm going to split this up. Okay. Alright, so I'll make a break in the adjustment layer right there, so it's its own. And then the second adjustment layer is strictly for the device. And just stretch it all the way out. So now let's play around with some of this here color. Let's do lumetri. Do I want to do an input LUT? Nah, let's try auto. Sometimes auto does pretty good. A lot of time it will decrease the contrast. It didn't do it this time though.
I'm at Pruitt. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm unbelievable as always. And man, I just got some.
I don't know. So we'll reset it. Now what happened to my Canon LUTs? Huh. I normally have Canon LUTs on here, unless they update, moved them. Program files, Adobe, that's After Effects, Premiere Pro, Lumetri, LUTs, Legacy. There we are. All right. I'll put that on this one too. Browse. Like that. So now we got a nice flat image where we can play around with some of the color grading. Okay. Let's boost this exposure some. Give it a little saturation. Highlights okay. Shadows there. Take the contrast down. You gotta be careful with the black levels because it can generate noise if you take it too low. Noise in your image. Check this white balance. Don't like that white balance, makes me look too green.
Figure I'd do a little unboxing and share it with you all.
Nope, don't like that white balance. Take it back to the default.
Before I give it its...
Let's go to our creative LUTs. I like using those blue ones, but I like using those blue ones more so for B-roll. So let's look at gold. Gold, orange. So go back.
And I just got some...
Nope, I look too green, so let's take it down a little bit.
Pretty excited mail. I know what it is, but
still looks a little green. So we're gonna fix that. Get rid of that green. What you do is you go to opposite color of your color wheel. So I need to push this over there in the shadows just a little bit.
Just got some pretty excited.
But I went too far. So reset it. That way, do the same in the highlights.
In mail. I know what it is. But I figure I'd do a little unboxing and share it with you all.
If you got any questions, just ask in the chat room there. I'm watching it.
Pruitt, hope y'all are doing well.
I'm not feeling this color.
Unbelievable as always.
I just look too green. So let's go to the color wheels. Push them greens that way a little bit. Push the shadow greens that way a little bit. Decrease the intensity.
And man, I just got some...
Don't like it at all, man.
Pretty excited mail.
Maybe if I go to the curves. That's better. I'm spending way too much time on this unboxing video. Way too much time editing this thing. Alright, so that got rid of the green tint a little bit. That looks a little bit better. So let's play through it.
I know what it is, but I figure I'd do a little unboxing.
Still a little much. I'm gonna just bring it down. Let's see, we'll reset it. And we'll just bring it down like that. Maybe that'll work. Curves tool is so powerful in photography, but it's also powerful in video. If you can figure out how to manipulate the channels and understand the shadows right there is in this piece, the midtones is in this area, and then the highlights are in this area. And see, what I've been struggling with is it seems like my shadows and midtones look green. And possibly it's because this LUT has a green tint to it. And if you look down here in your lumetri scopes, you'll see there's a green peak right there in the shadows, because this is your shadows, midtones, and highlights. So there's a little bit of a peak in the shadows, and there's definitely a lot in the highlights. So I'm gonna go back down to my color wheels and just decrease the highlights right there just a little bit, and maybe just push it to the opposite side to that purple. That's too much. Probably just going to end up using a different LUT. It might be easier. Jeez Louise. Shows down again. Okay, that's looking better. If you see the little limiter scopes as I move the curves, those greens are getting crushed a little bit more, and the magentas are highlighted a little more. That's not too shabby, but I'm still going to go up into the white balance. That's a little better. Actually, that's a lot better. Definitely helps when you can take a look at the tools on your screen. These lumetri scopes are really helpful. So right now I have red and magentas spiking all over the screen, but it looks okay.
Mail. I know what it is, but I figure I'd do a little unboxing and shit.
Oh no. See, now when we look at it, this wall, look at the wall. It's all purple, pink, magenta-ish. So back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the curves. Hit that. Bring those down. Nope. Let's bring the whole thing down. Nope. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong one. I gotta be on this layer. Trying to find the balance. You know what? I think I'm just going to get rid of that LUT. It does not want to work well for me. So I'm going to reset everything. And I'm just going to get rid of that LUT. Just use a different one. It's not working. It happens. I'm not mad. Shit happens. Creative. Ice. Whoops, wrong one. Let's try clean, straight, HDR. Hey, that's better. That's much better. Give it a little bit of saturation and just add a little bit of contrast to it. Oh yeah, that's much better. And now we'll sharpen it some. Like that. So let's
share it with you all before I give it its, proper review and testing and all of that. But I'm pretty excited about this thing. This is
that's much better. It looks a lot more cinematic that way. This is when I had it without the color correction, and that's with it. Highlights ain't peaking. Highlights ain't peaking. Color looks a little bit better. Give it a little more contrast there. Something like that. Go back to these curves. See if I can push that magenta. Nope, I need to go to circles. Color wheels. Just take it off a little bit. There. That's definitely more cinematic. Much better.
Man, I just got some pretty exciting mail.
That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So now, the beauty of this is I can just do a color match. So I can go to comparison view and scrub my timeline up to about here, and then this is the reference view, and basically tell Premiere Pro I want this frame over here to match this frame from a color standpoint, and I'm just applying it to this whole adjustment layer. So I'm going to say hit phase detection, comparison view, apply the color match, and then the AI is going to do its thing, and boom, it's done. It was that quick. So this is before. See how it's all flat, and then this is the after. Boom. Much better, way more cinematic. I still may give it a little more contrast, like that. Bring the highlights down just a touch. But from a color standpoint, this is good to go.
Goal.
That is beautiful.
And are just kicking butt. I believe they have an...
That looks great. So now I can take this remaining music bed, drag it over. I'll put it over the top just a little bit, like that. Zoom in. Give it a fade out. Now I got to do new keyframes because I got to make sure it auto ducks properly. So we'll say generate keyframes. Man, my Twitter feed is blowing up. I'm so popular over there today. Oh, they're talking about reading books. Alright, so this one finished with the audio. Let's give it a play.
April 20th right now, actually, so it's probably going to be released out into the wild any day now. But
okay, so that's still pretty good. Now how does it fade up and out?
5,000 subscriber channel. Y'all take it easy.
We can let the music pick up a little more. So let's drag this over here like that. See what I did? I just dragged that keyframe. Something like that. Whoops. Undo. Hold the shift key. Drag it like that. Now let's see how it sounds.
5,000 subscriber channel. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you.
That's better. Okay.
Easy. We'll see you.
It's a wee bit loud though. Okay, save. I think this is ready to go. I'll just render that out. That's going to take it about 2-3 minutes. And yeah, we're going to call it a day, folks. So that was editing a quick unboxing video. Man, I spent way too much time on this edit, but if you want it to look right and sound right, you got to put the time in, regardless of how long the video is. This is a 5-minute video, and it took an hour to edit. So when people assume that editing video and photo is just so quick and easy, and they refuse to pay photographers and videographers their worth, you show them this video and show them just how long it took to put in this work for this quick and dirty video edit. And this could have done, I could have done a lot more polish wise to this, but I didn't. So I'm gonna head on up out of here. I appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully this was something helpful for you all. I'll have this up again as a rerun eventually, probably within a day or two, and we'll just go from there. Keep hitting that share button, keep hitting the subscribe button, or keep telling other people to hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate that support for this here channel. Check all the links below for your free trials to Adobe Creative Cloud, as well as getting 2 free audiobooks. All of those affiliate links help me out and support this channel, as well as the folks behind me, Sound Assured. Get yourself some acoustic foam panels to make your audio sound great in your recording studio or your home theater. Soundassured.com, or just go check my site, my affiliate link at Pruitt.com/soundassured. All right, folks, y'all take it easy. We're going to get it up out of here. Peace out.